Got us.
I've got
I'll give you a
you.
radio show that she shows up on every once in a while, too. She's
Really?
still active.
Okay, well, we're live now.
Hi.
Well, sort of live. We're on videotape, but we are here at JetComm.
We are.
HP, high speed, inkjet, web press,
Web.
conference, the first one.
Right, user conference.
User
Very
conference.
first
Very first
initial
user conference. Very first.
inaugural.
Inaugural.
Wow.
Well, we're in DC.
So we're in
Inaugural is a
Washington,
good
DC.
one,
It's the
right?
inaugural
It's
I
the
like it.
inaugural JetComm.
I like it. So we're talking with Mark Johnson and Pat McGrew, MEDP, CMP. I always like to fit that in. So why don't you guys give us a little brief background on what this is and what we can expect. And basically, I'm going to be interviewing a lot of people, and so let everybody know what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, and if you're here, then come find us because we want to interview you too. So JetComm is for users by users of production inkjet. And of course we begin with the HP users because they're our bread and butter. They're the people we love. There was a need for these folks to be talking to each other. Because Mark talks to them all the time, I talk to them all the time, we share all the time, but what we figured out is that our customers educating customers makes everybody's world bigger, right? The things that we learn from a customer in Belgium about how to talk to grocery store chains, right? Then I bring that back and I tell that story to Mark, and then he goes and he tells it to grocery store chains. But if we could actually get the printers who are involved talking to each other, they can help each other understand how they made the sales pitch and how they drove it to start making money off of these big production web presses.
So
Now,
look at the name itself, right? JetComm. It's Inkjet Community.
Right.
That's the whole concept here, is to build the networking, to build the connection points between printers, whether they're across state lines, whether they're across continents.
Right.
So our goal is to, and the customer's goal really was to have a forum so that they can, as Pat said, exchange information, exchange ideas, exchange cool applications. Because we've seen some things that they're doing in Europe that are just amazing, and when the U.S. guys see it, they take it to their customers, and all of a sudden we have new applications that we've never done here before.
Now, coming from the commercial world, I know that those guys are pretty sensitive about sharing intel with each other. Having been at D-Scoop last year, and that being my first real experience with open user sharing, is that what you're hoping to achieve here?
And we expect it. It's not just hope, it's expectation, because these customers who have come, we originally thought that this event was going to be about half the size it turned into.
Right.
Because as the word spread in the user community, they all wanted to come, and it wasn't just bring the CEO for a cute trip to DC, it was bring the marketing guy, bring the sales guy, bring the production guy so that they can all learn and exchange. So our expectation is that they're coming with the desire to exchange information, and they're all smart people. They know what not to share, right? Everybody's got a little bit of IP in their back pocket, but so many of these things are so easy for them to share at no pain to themselves.
Right.
That we have great expectations.
And what we know as an industry, between the paper partners we've got and the customers that we're working with and the agencies they work with, there are good ideas out there, and what we're finding is that getting that message out, you need a lot more mouths out there. So thanks to folks like you who are helping us get messages out there beyond ourselves. You know, printers talking to printers is one thing, but they all have realized we've got to get this message out to the broader world about what print can do.
Right.
Print 2.0, print 3.0, whatever you want to call it. This is what's new in print, and these guys sharing ideas helps them sharpen their stories to tell it to other customers. This is very much a rising tide floats all boat kind of space right now. There's only 171 people, double what we expected. But how many inkjet presses are there? It's still in its infancy.
Right.
So right now, these guys understand they have a chance to shape the messaging for the entire world.
And remember, it's the people who are coming here who represent the vast majority of the inkjet capacity in the world.
Right.
Right? Because of the width of our presses, because of the speed of our presses, if you knock it all down to letter-sized pages or A4 pages, the capacity in the world, we represent the most of it. And so these are the guys who have very hungry presses they need to feed. They want to figure out how to do it better.
Right. So what would you say is the takeaway you hope the attendees at JetComm walk away with here?
Well, I want every attendee to meet somebody they've never met before who's a member of the community, and to take away an application that they're going back to their shop a week from Monday and they're going to start trying to sell it.
Love that.
I'm on the same page. I want them to take away a new relationship they didn't have. And whether that relationship is, hey, here's a cool idea, or here's something we didn't think about doing with our presses, or here's a kind of finishing, we never thought we could do, but now we've seen it done.
Right.
We
And
want them to
here's-
take away that connection point, because what we're also finding is the larger customers, they might need stuff being run in both Michigan and California.
Right.
That
or
was exactly
Ohio
what I was going to
and
say.
Georgia.
Right.
Having these people be able to
Or
work together.
New York and London.
Right.
Right? I mean, this is
That comes up a lot. I mean, in
does.
my LinkedIn group all the time, people like, I'm in Germany and I need to press
And we've had a couple
people
come
in New
from
York.
your site.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're really hoping, that those connections are what people take away. We consider this the first annual JetComm,
Great.
not just a one-off.
Right. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited to be here, because, I mean, basically this is my world, you know, helping people connect, helping them create environments where they can share and learn from each other and hopefully have a little fun. And there's always a little fun with HP. So thank you guys so much. And everyone who's watching this, if you'd like to be interviewed, we'd love to talk to you. And again, just so you could tell people what you do. You never know. There's a connection waiting to be made. Maybe we'll be the Tinder of JetComm.
I think we will.
Print Tinder. There's
Print
the new
Tinder.
time.
Oh my
There's the new
God, we're
time.
doing
Yeah,
it.
there
We're
we go.
totally doing it. Okay. Talk to you guys later.
Thanks.
Thanks.